Hello everyone, my name is Kav and today we're going to be cooking a special fish stew known as gulai ikan. So, let's get into it. So for this dish, you will need potatoes, thumb-sized ginger, some candle nuts, galangal, thumb-sized turmeric, shrimp paste, lemongrass, bay leaves, 2 small onions, red chilies, green chilies, garlic, coconut milk, and coriander. So for the fish gulai, we are going to use tilapia. This is a tilapia, a freshwater fish originally from Africa, but is now farmed worldwide, and we are going to use about 5 of them. I got these fish descaled but not gutted, so what we are going to do is gut them ourselves. First, grab a pair of scissors and then cut them from the anus to the gills. This will expose the stomach cavity, which contains the guts, the entrails, and anything we do not want to eat. Once the stomach cavity is open, take out the guts and rinse it with water. After you're done cleaning, put the fish into a big bowl and set it aside for later. I've got to continue with the rest of these fish and I'll be right back. While the fish is cleaned, grab a knife and then just cut them in half. You will feel some resistance when you hit the bone, but just smack through it. Rinse and repeat with the others and just cut it all so we have a lot of pieces. This will feed a lot of people, so it's great for a party. Just cut in half, score the fish, which is just a shallow cut on each side. We're doing it diagonally. Why we do this is to let the fish cook faster and let it absorb more flavor from the salt later on. Now we are going to fry the fish. Before you fry the fish, you want to add a little bit of flour and salt. The salt will season the fish and the flour will prevent the fish from spitting and splattering oil all over the place. I used a sticky wok to fry the fish and I regretted it. The fish ultimately stuck to the pan and it was almost impossible to unstick it. What I recommend doing is frying the fish in a non-stick pan with a little bit of oil. We want to fry this until crispy. This will provide a nice textural contrast between the sauce and the fish. While the fish is frying, we are going to prep the vegetables and the gulai stew base. First of all, wash the potatoes until they are cleaned because we are not going to peel them. So, after they're clean, cut the potatoes into medium-sized cubes, but you can also do wedges. To prevent discoloration after cutting, put the potatoes into a bowl of water and set that aside for now. Now for the stew base. We have here 2 onions that we are going to cut into thick quarter rings. Cut the top and peel the onions. After that, cut them in half and then half again, but not all the way through this time. After that, turn that 90 degrees and cut into quarter rings. Once all the onion chopping is done, grab a quarter of the onion and put them in a blender alongside with turmeric, ginger, candle nuts, shrimp paste, red chilies, but leave at least 3 of them behind for slicing alongside with the green ones, and also garlic. Here I'm using about 6 to 7 big-sized cloves of garlic, peeled. The easiest way to peel them is just by whacking them with the flat side of the knife. Like so, until they open up and then just peel them. After you're done peeling off the garlic, just put it in a blender and put some water to loosen the consistency. I feel like we forget. Oh no, we forgot the coriander. Well, no need to worry, we just got to toast up some of them. And here, look, I think I'm using about 2 tablespoons. Yeah. And then just pound it fine with any flat and heavy object you got. Here I got my rolling pin. Just whack it until relatively smooth. You're not gonna get it totally smooth, but, well, just try. Well, that is how fine I can get it with my rolling pin, so yeah, that seems like a good consistency to put in your gulai. So now, we're gonna chop up the chilies. Here I got 3 red and green ones. Just removing the stems and then just cutting at an angle to make it look pretty. Oh, and also, if you want this stew to be at least spicy, you can add like bird's eye chili or whatever hot chili you want. After slicing, just set those aside for now, and we're gonna move on to the caramelized onions. After all the fish is cooked and all the vegetables and seasoning prepped, now we're gonna move on to the stew part of this gulai kan. So in a big pot, or wok in this case, add in oil and then heat it up. My oil of choice here is, what is it called again? Oh yeah, palm oil, because it's cheap. Put in the onions, caramelize it. Here for a faster caramelization, I'm adding sugar and baking soda. The baking soda, for some odd reason, I think it's a science thing with the pH and stuff. It caramelizes things, or at least browns them, faster. So yeah, I'm just doing that to cook it. And then add in the chilies, add a little bit of water to the glaze. And then add in the gulai base. Yeah, we're just gonna call it the base. Mix that well. I'm just gonna stir it around until it reduces a little bit and becomes super fragrant. And then add in the cumin. And the lemongrass, the galangal, and the bay leaf. Just cook it until fragrant, and once fragrant, or at least reduced by a bit, add in the potatoes. Just add it all in there. And then mix it up well in the gulai base, and then add water to cover, and then put a lid on it so it cooks faster. After it reduces, you want to season with a little bit of fish sauce. We're gonna test the potatoes. Okay, they're done, but a little bit undercooked, so we're just gonna let it cook for another 5 minutes or so. Now add in the coconut milk or cream, your choice, coconut cream or milk, and don't forget to stir constantly or it will break. Now add in the sugar, salt, pepper, and for a little bit of razzle dazzle, just add in a little bit of MSG. The king of flavor, as some people say. Just mix it well, and just adjust the flavor as you like it. Now, after that, add in the fish. Just add in all of it. We're just gonna add it here to soak it with the seasoning and also to preheat it. Okay, taste it all. Make sure it's good and well seasoned. Now, this consistency is looking a little too thick, so we're just gonna loosen it up with a little bit of water. Don't add more coconut milk, it will be too rich, or it will be just too creamy. Just adjust the flavor, and there you have it. My favorite way to serve this is just with a simple garlic and chili oil, and some warm steamed rice. Just perfect. Oh, hello cat. Hey, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And don't forget to go to the comment section and comment what food would you like to see me cook next. Well, see you guys. Goodbye.